Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, a great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill here today, Jesus Lizardo. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris. Just about ready to roll. TJ Friedl now at the plate. Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And the 0-2. Got him. One out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well. You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Swinging a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Digging in, Spencer Steer. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
Pretty impressive from the three-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that.
Runner breaks for third.
No, that's
pitch is low. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Oh, that's low.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. And that misses. And now 3-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
To third. Boom. Throws to first. And that is that. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Phillies baseball on the back here in Philadelphia, and going for the Reds in this one, Chase Burns. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies.
Aye.
The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out. Turner with a homer in his last game. In the air, right field. Marte should have this one. And there are 2 outs. Here's Bryce Harper. He loves talking about players he admired growing up. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. That's the inning. Scoreless. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, MLB Marte. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throw to first is in time.
Julio broke camp with the Mariners after putting together the best spring training on the team. It wasn't a guarantee he would make the roster that year, but he gave Seattle no choice but to include him with the way he performed.
On the ground, and it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
J.J. Bleday in the box now. Takes strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Here comes Stevenson around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the designated
Sal Stewart digs in now.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Got it. That pays his 3rd of the game. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 2nd. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Ball. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. His 13th home run of the season, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
center and a base hit. And a man aboard.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Hey!
The 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
Way out front for strike 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Outside
nope,
low.
that's a ball.
Ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So here's Murphy now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. Comes up empty.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to as far as just a late swing.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off. Extend that at bat.
Hard on the ground to first. Steer steps on the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Foul ball there. Swing and a foul straight back. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Ball 1.
Oh,
nope.
He doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Turner for 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds.
Ball 1.
Steer in his 4th year, hitting 3rd in the lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Ball down.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies.
Off the
He's
plate,
in the
ball
top
1.
10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Siggy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. On the ground at first, Steer. He takes it on his own. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
That one
Ball 1.
close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-0. Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Harper
Nope.
in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bleday under it. And there's 2 down. That one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Runner takes off. Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. So 1 hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. All tied 1-1.
I'm tired of this back and forth nonsense. Take these chains off my mind, I'm a problem. You are witnessing a chatter.
Start of the 4th. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. In the air to left center. Marsh on his way over. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's 1 down.
Right fielder Noel Hughes Martinez.
And foul ball. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. And that one hit to first. Nice grab. And they get the out.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it slices foul, but it had the distance.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Two down, nobody on. Good eye right there.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the fourth, Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Ball one.
And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And he can't make the play. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
That ball's foul.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's mostly held them in check. We'll see if they can break through over the next couple of innings.
Here comes the 0-1. Out towards right center field. And makes the grab. 2 down. Go ahead run on base. Tom Murphy, the next to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Fought off foul. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. 5th inning. Coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ground ball right side. They get one. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Sal Stewart getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th.
No, that's low.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And the sweeper is off the plate. On the ground to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And that'll do it. Halfway home. All even. 1 apiece. head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
That one at triple digits.
You know, these Phils need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Sends it to first. A great play deep in the hole.
He's been hotter than a car seat in July in Phoenix, but today he's got the AC on blast, Boog. We're not seeing the same mojo in the box, but just takes one swing to get back on track.
Ball.
Of course, you have to credit the pitching for making them beat the ball into the ground so often, but I haven't seen much of an adjustment from the hitters yet either. Got to find a way to get under the ball a little bit more and get it in the air.
Popped in the air, left field. And he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
First pitch
Outside, that's
doesn't
a ball.
find the zone.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Ball 2.
And that one clips the corner.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
On the outside corner, got him looking. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. TJ Friedel will hit next.
Cincinnati center fielder TJ Friedel.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. On the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it, slinging it to first in time.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The shortstop takes the ball. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Next to hit, Spencer Steer.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On a line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. Throw into third. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Here's a 2-0. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Noel V. Marte in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-0 down. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So a good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellence.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Cincinnati. Still tied, 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning, Bryce Harper stepping in. You look at where his OPS ranks in the league and think this man's just out here breaking calculators, singing.
Yeah, it's like he's got cheat codes, walks, bombs, doubles. He's doing it all.
Pitchers are running out of ideas. He's slugging like every swing comes with a satisfaction guarantee.
Yeah, and if he's not launching it, he's still getting on base. OPS loves that, and so does his agent.
1 up, 1 down. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Chase Burns out of the game, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
They hand the ball over to the new arm, Brock Burke.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Inside, ball 1.
Measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
McLean slings to first in time.
Up next for the Phillies.
And here comes Alec Bohm. He's 2 for 2. In the air, right field. Marte settles under this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. Score remains tied 1-1. Top of inning number 7. In now for the Reds, MLB Marte. That's through there for a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
This is J.J. Bleday.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Pierce Johnson taking over on the mound. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Ball, that's down.
And it's even up.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That's off the inside corner. 2-1. That one at the knees for a strike. And that's downstairs. And the count is filled up. Got him. One gone here.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Activity in the bullpen. Graham Ashcraft up and throwing for Terry Francona. Santillan also getting runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. In the air to left center. Bleday on the move to the alley. 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Hey!
The Phillies with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 7th. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that will end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Here's pitching change here. Max Lizardo. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That's a ball.
That's towards center. Crawford on the move. And there's 1 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Sal Stewart.
Nope. Ball 1.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fouled off. He was late.
Ball. Bam.
Out towards left center. He's got it, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied 1-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tony Santillan on for his 20th appearance of the year.
It's getting late, Boog. He's not really going to go 0 for, is he?
Nope.
Every time we
That's
talk
inside.
someone up, it's like the baseball gods tune in and laugh.
Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Caleb Ferguson, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-1. Bunts it towards the mound. In plenty of time to first, but the go-ahead run advances to scoring position on the productive out. So the go-ahead run at scoring position. Bryce Harper to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Nope. Outside.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Man at second. This one's smoked on its way out of here. And this place is rocking. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-1.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. The relay throw. And he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Now, Alec Bohm. In the air to left center. Lede on his way in. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the inning. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Through 8 full, it's all Philadelphia, 3-1. Last chance coming up for the Reds. All Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Joan Duran.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Right through there for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2.
Oh,
Missed
that's out.
badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. That one at triple digits.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Oh, 0-2 now. struck him out swinging. The Reds now down to their final out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So they're down. Their final out. Eugenio Suarez, the next to hit for the Reds. Duran pitching for the 20th time this season. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. The Phillies trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
Well,
His
that's off
manager
the plate.
knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge.
That's ball
Just
two.
missed. They're down to their final strike.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And that's
Ball,
way
that's
high.
upstairs.
And that's ball 3.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Smoked on the ground to second. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
In love, honey, you know it's true. What since that day I first laid my eyes on you. Love is a crazy game, baby. It's how I feel. To make you all so high, but it takes so long to heal. Sometimes I curse that day when you came along. I was happy, but it's been pain now for so very long. Oh, I'm begging you, honey, please, won't you stay? 'Cause I've been so lonely since you gone away. Every day is pain. Every faithful day is all so sad. Now that I've lost the best friend that I ever had.